Welcome to the Red Flag Emergency Notification demo video. My name is Lee Johnson, Director of Sales and Business Development, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to Red Flag. Crisis management and business continuity events are happening to businesses at an increased frequency. Cybercrime is up 600% due to the pandemic, and even small businesses saw a 424% increase in cyber attacks within the past year. Climate-related disasters have increased 83% over the past 20 years, and civil unrest increased 10% globally during 2020. And companies now have a more disparate workforce than ever before. And all of this while the speed that we require information and need to react to it is at an all-time high. So as you can see, every business will be impacted by these events. And when they happen, time, money, and lives are at stake. Companies need to have an actionable crisis communication plan and tools in place before their threats come to mitigate the impact. With real-time, multi-channel communication software, you can respond within seconds and inform the appropriate employees, customers, and vendors, and coordinate the required resources and gain valuable real-time insights to make smarter decisions, protect your people, and minimize the impact. A critical situation requires the ability to cut through the information communication overload. And as we all know, emails alone won't connect in real time and don't provide actionable insights into the events in the field. And it must communicate and coordinate with a disparate remote workforce. So let's now take a look at Red Flag in action. Let's talk about acts of nature like fire, hurricane, tornado, or any severe weather. Red Flag is the perfect tool to help gain vital information from the field while providing important updates and information to keep everyone informed. So in this example, we're going to send a message out to individuals in certain regions of the country that may be affected by an upcoming hurricane. We're going to select a template that's been pre-created and approved by our communications team. We're going to select groups that are only in certain states that we feel will be affected. In this case, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. We're going to send that message via email, text, and we will add voice calls as well. And we will ask them to respond with safe or need help. Once we click send and out the message goes, we can now quickly go over to our message log. This will store our sent message and allow us to view in real time as individuals receive and respond back to our message. So in this report, we will see a high level, how many people we messaged, how many people did not receive the message, if there are any, and then of course, how many people have responded. We can now click in there, we can see who they are, and we can see how they have responded. If we need to, we can also see who has not responded and resend messages to them to try to prompt them to respond. And we can also see the ones that have responded, and if we need to sort, message them all at once, or go to our chats module to create a one-to-one message to that individual to determine if we can provide any assistance to them. So let's now think about a second scenario. Let's talk about cybersecurity. When operations or core business functions are impacted by a disaster or unplanned incident like a cyber attack, labor relations incident, equipment failure, office closings, or health and safety issues, speed is of the essence to inform and coordinate resources. So in this scenario, let's pretend there is a cyber attack. We need to select our cyber attack message that we have pre-written and approved. We now want to target all employees because it does affect everyone. And we want to make sure that when we send this message out that they acknowledge that they have received this message. It's very important since we're asking them to do something for us, like log out of their email and their systems. So we're going to ask for that acknowledgement, and we're going to send it out via email and via text. We'll go out, click send, and out that message will go. We go check our message log, and again, in real time, we'll be able to monitor those messages that are being delivered and how each individual is responding to that message. In this particular case, I'm not asking for a poll, so I don't really need to know the answer. I just need to know that the employees have received and acknowledged the message. So I can see that all the employees that I messaged have received it. There were none that were unreached. So I will now click in here. And again, I'm not so concerned about the ones that have acknowledged it. I'm more concerned about the ones who have yet to acknowledge our message. And after a certain amount of time, we want to make sure that they do so. So we can, of course, resend the message to them, and we can do that right away, or we can schedule resends to go out at future times. Hopefully this demonstration has given you a clearer picture about how RedFlag can help you. With world-class data security with Microsoft Azure, an easy-to-use interface, and enterprise-level capabilities with competitive pricing model for any size business, you can get started with RedFlag today. To schedule a custom demo, please go to pocketstop.com/demo or call us at 877-840-2444 and learn how RedFlag can help your company.